Hey, folks, welcome to the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. I'm your host, Louis Carlin. Thanks for joining me today. It looks like AEW is interested in signing Zelina Vega. According to this article I'm reading, it says AEW has been waiting for Zelina Vega's non-compete clause to expire. Tony Khan, who was being interviewed recently, speaking to Wrestling Observer Radio, he said, "Isn't she in a 90-day non-compete? She was in a non-compete last time I checked. I've been waiting for that. I don't talk to people when they have the non-compete. If hers expired, it must have just expired. I've been waiting on her non-compete to expire. I'd have to check the math to see if it has expired. When we get through this tournament and through this pay-per-view, I'd be interested to see where she's at." So Tony Khan indicating that he is in fact very interested in signing Zelina Vega, who actually goes by Thea Trinidad now, her actual name. So that's great news for AEW. Great news for Thea Trinidad, aka Zelina Vega. We could see her in an AEW ring very soon, and you would think. How will they bring her in? And I know I discussed this on the last podcast I did, and I know I mentioned bringing her in to be manager for Santana and Ortiz would be fantastic. I know that's the rumor right now. She could be instrumental in convincing Santana and Ortiz to actually leave the inner circle, to go out on their own, and just take it up to the next level. I think with Thea Trinidad in Santana and Ortiz's corner, I think uh, they could take it to the next level, and I know they're capable, definitely capable of taking it to the next level. And I think Thea Trinidad in their corner would give them that extra push to actually take it to the next level. Because Santana and Ortiz, they're fantastically talented wrestlers. I don't know if being in the inner circle is the best thing for them anymore. I think it's time for them to go on their own. I know when they were in Impact Wrestling, part of LAX, they were just a fantastic tag team. Had some terrific matches with the North. Had some terrific matches with other teams as well. The names are escaping me right now, but I know they had some terrific matches in Impact Wrestling, and for them to break out on their own, break away from the inner circle. Thea Trinidad coming in, she could put thoughts in their head that inner circles holding them back. They need to break out on their own, and she could take them to the next level. I think that would be a great storyline, a great way to bring in Zelina Vega. With Thea Trinidad, she's probably going to go by Thea Trinidad. I'm almost certain that Zelina Vega the name is owned by the WWE. I'd be very surprised if it wasn't. So she's probably going as Thea Trinidad. So it'll be very interesting if she came in that way. Also, they have a tournament going on right now. Tony Khan mentioned the Eliminated tournament. He's waiting to get through that. And a great way to bring her in is to have her take out the winner of that tournament. That will be another great way to bring her in. But my preference would be have her come in to be the manager of Santana and Ortiz. And I could definitely, if they do that, I think the fans would love it. I could definitely see Santana and Ortiz getting a run with the AEW title. It would definitely take them to the next level. And, like I said, them in the inner circle is great stuff. It got them into AEW. It's how they started with AEW. I think it's time for them to break away. I know Sammy Guevara has just broken away, and I think it's time for Santana and Ortiz to break away, go out on their own, and just show the world just exactly how phenomenal they are as a tag team. Because I know they are so damn super talented. And again, Zelina Vega, aka Thea Trinidad, would definitely take them to the next level. She did a great job as a manager in the WWE. I think she will be do a great job in AEW. And she could also be a wrestler as well. She doesn't just have to be a manager. She could come in and manage Santana and Ortiz, and she could also go after the AEW women's title as well. So there's a lot of things you could do with Thea Trinidad in AEW. And Tony Khan, showing that he's definitely interested, waiting for that non-compete to expire, and it has expired. He wasn't aware of it, and now that it's expired, I wouldn't be surprised in about a week or so we see that Thea Trinidad is all elite. Okay, so let's move on. EC3 has signed a contract with Ring of Honor. Former free agent EC3 recently, well, I won't say recently, but he was released from the WWE a few months ago due to COVID-19, and he was in Impact Wrestling, feuding with Moose for a short time. Went over to Ring of Honor, who was supposed to have a final battle match with Jay Briscoe, but unfortunately, EC3 came down with COVID-19, was tested positive, so we had to pull out of that match with Jay Briscoe. But EC3 is back. EC3 is back. He made a surprise appearance, confronted Jay Briscoe on Ring of Honor, and it was announced EC3 signs with Ring of Honor Wrestling. Here's the press release from Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is pleased to announce that EC3 has signed with the company. EC3, who has been pro wrestling's hottest free agent since he hit the open market last summer, made a few appearances with Ring of Honor in the fall. He made his unannounced return on last weekend's episode of Ring of Honor Wrestling to confront Jay Briscoe. EC3 and Briscoe had been scheduled to face each other at Final Battle, as I mentioned. He's recognized as the two-time former world champion in Impact Wrestling. EC3 boasts one of the most chiseled physiques in the sport and stellar speaking skills. I'm glad they let everybody know he's got one of the most chiseled physiques. But yeah, now that EC3 is making Ring of Honor his home, he'll have ample time to find out. I'm sorry, I skipped the paragraph. EC3 seized control of his narrative during his time as a free agent, a darker, more intense, and more dangerous. EC3 showed up in Ring of Honor declaring he was on a quest to see if honor is real. Now that EC3 is making Ring of Honor his home, he'll have ample time to find out. So great news for Ring of Honor. I know they just recently released one of their top guys, Marty Scurll. EC3 is a terrific replacement for Marty Scurll. EC3 definitely will automatically be one of the top guys in Ring of Honor. Looking forward to his match, which is going to be a war against Jay Briscoe. Lots of possibilities in Ring of Honor for EC3. You can see him challenging Roosh for the Ring of Honor World Championship. There's who else? Jay Lethal would be a great match for EC3. Dragon Lee as well. So there's a lot of possibilities, for EC3, and I'm glad he signed with Ring of Honor. Ring of Honor is a great place for EC3. I could see them definitely giving him all the creative control that he wants to work with his control your narrative character. And I think Ring of Honor and EC3, I think they're going to have a great relationship together. I don't know how long the contract is for. It doesn't mention how long it's for. I would imagine it's well, I said he's going to have ample time to find out, so it's a pretty decent contract, but they haven't specified how long the contract is. But nonetheless, EC3 has found a home as he signs with Ring of Honor. And on that note, I want to say thank you very much for listening to me today. I'm Lewis Carlin. This is Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. And until next time, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.